From the Bill and Ted soundtrack, that is Shark Island with Father Time. And Chris, are you a fan of the Bill and Ted series?
Yeah. They're worth watching. They're fun.
Are you going to be interested to see the new movie?
I don't know. Probably. I'm one of those weird ones that thinks that Keanu Reeves is actually good. I like Keanu.
Well, why do people think he's not good? I've seen numerous of his movies, and they're decent.
There's a lot of people that just think he's just a dope.
Well, he kind of does come off dopey, but as far as his acting skills, he's just as good as most actors.
Yeah, I'll say this. I'm probably more intrigued by the new Bill and Ted now that I've become a John Wick fan than I was before John Wick. But John Wick, for as dumb as those movies are, and they really are dumb, I love them. I can't stop watching them. It's like a karate. It's literally a karate movie, like the old fashioned karate movies with the bad sound and stuff.
Yeah,
but updated. And I love them. I can't stop watching them. So because I'm in on that, I'll certainly see. I won't go to the theater to see it, because then I got to deal with people. But I certainly will. I certainly am interested in John Wick, sure, or in Bill and Ted, sure.
Yeah. Well, I haven't been to the theater in, it's been at least a year and a half.
Okay.
And there's a couple of movies that I wouldn't mind going to see. The theater for me is literally 5 minutes from the house. There's a big Cineplex not far from where I live.
Okay.
And I wouldn't mind seeing the new Terminator, since it reprises the role of Arnold. Yeah. And of course, what's her name? What's that chick's name?
Sarah. No, that's her name on the movie. I don't know.
Not Sarah Connor.
What is her name? Linda Hamilton.
Linda Hamilton. They reprised their role, so I'm kind of interested in that. I want to see Joker.
All right. I've heard that's pretty good.
I heard that's pretty good, and I wanted to see It. I don't even know if that's still in the theater or not.
Dude, they're getting ready to release a second one of It. They're like on to It 2.
Well, that's the one I want to see.
Oh, okay. Is that out yet?
I thought it was out this month or last month. Or again, I don't pay enough attention to know what's in the theater, but that's something that I wouldn't mind seeing either.
I don't know. Seeing clowns, it's bad enough that I got to see clowns everywhere I go. I don't want to experience too.
Yeah. So I don't go to the theater very often, if ever. I mean, it's a rare occasion when I go, but those three movies would be interesting enough for me to go. Oh, and the Jay and Silent Bob movie.
Yeah, is that actually in theaters, or was that just a limited run and then it's going to be out in January?
I think it's going to be out in January. I think Jay and Silent Bob, or Kevin Smith and Jason Mewes, are actually doing like a screening,
right?
From city to city.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, but when that comes out, I will definitely go.
I'd like to go, but I just can't deal with the audience. I went to me, Kelly, and Stephanie went and saw Muse do his comedy, and it was fantastic. I mean, it was really fun. He was funny, but the people that were there, I just wish that I could have just left the room and firebombed. It was just a bunch of fucking assholes that I just, bunch of beardos, bunch of fucking goofballs, and it was just like, ugh, I hate these people. And damn well that you're going to be in a theater and you're going to have a bunch of fucking goofs and you're going to have one of every 15 chicks. It's going to be like, that's not funny. That's sexist. Why are you laughing? It's like, oh, I more and more. I just want to watch movies at home.
Yeah, well, I'm with you. I'm definitely with you with the watching at home.
Yeah, the movies are about the worst. And look, the movies have gotten so bad that's why they have to now serve alcohol at the movie, and they have to give you the big comfortable chairs.
Where do they serve alcohol at a movie?
Dude, the one that of course, the last time I went was 7 years ago, but I'm sure they're still doing it. Last movie I saw was Ted 2, and in a theater. And John took, I think it was Strongsville Mall.
Okay.
I think I went with John and Stephanie and AJ, and we went in. They had a full bar, so we got a bunch of drinks, and then we went in and we sat down, and they had like the recliner chairs and stuff. Nice,
well, I've seen the recliner chairs. That part I've seen, but I've never seen alcohol at a theater yet.
Yeah. Oh no, there was definitely a full bar at this place.
Oh, that's nice.
It was great. It was great. We had several drinks, but that's the ironic thing is that's great. That's great that that they have drinks at the bar or at the movie theater. But let's face it, knocking back 2 or 3 drinks at $8 a drink, what does that do? It makes people more chatty, not less.
True.
They certainly don't shut the fuck up. You're not gonna go and see a serious movie like Joker or something and have a quiet room.
Yeah.
If you've got 2 or 3 drinks in them.
Well, according to John, he said that It 2 kicked ass, but it's almost out of the theaters. He said it's going to be out on video release in like a month.
Also, just wait.
Well, I'll probably wait, but if I could maybe catch it in the theater, I might.
Really?
I might consider it because I saw the first one, and it was actually pretty good.
You enjoy the theater that you don't hate the. I would have imagined you.
Well, I don't go to the first run of movies. I wait till they're almost out of the theater, and you go to the theater, and there's like 3 people in there.
Are you Saturday morning 11 a.m. guy?
No.
When do you go and see it?
Like in the late afternoon.
But when? During the week or on the weekend?
Oh, on the weekend.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. Like on a Saturday or a Sunday.
Oh, but you wait till everybody else is
Yeah. I don't go like the week it's released. I'll go like 3 weeks later, and then nobody has any interest in seeing it, and you go in, and you might have the whole theater to yourself.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's pretty good. But anytime you got anybody else in the theater now, especially with them playing with their fucking phones.
Yeah, well, again, I would never go first week.
Right.
I'll wait 3 weeks.
Okay.
And then the everybody's seen it by then, and then you go and you're like the only person, or maybe you have one other person in there.
Yeah. I generally do not. I hate the theater. I've always hated the theater. It was honestly, it was one of those things that Georgetta and I did, and I think that's why I have such a hatred for it now. Because for years she would take me. She'd be. That was like date night type of a deal.
What movie could you possibly go see with her?
Oh, a bunch of shitty fucking chick flicks. Hey, look, it's fried green tomatoes. Just fucking garbage.
Yeah, well, it's like you would never get to go see a good movie.
Dude, and I have to be honest, I was such a movie, as you know how I'm like a total music obsessive fuck when it comes to music that I like.
Mm-hmm.
I used to be that way with movies.
Okay.
I used to have, I literally built, before they had the dual VCR, I literally built myself and Matt, you probably remember this. This might, for some of our younger people, they won't have any idea what I'm talking about here. But do you remember how the quality of VCRs used to be gauged by how many heads it had on it?
Yeah, it's the 4-head.
The 2-head, the 4-head, or the 8-head.
Yeah.
Remember the 8-head VCR?
Yeah, that was right near the end.
Yeah. Well, I had 2 8-head VCRs.
Wow, look at you.
And to make sure I got premium quality, instead of just running the out from one to the in to the other, I took the shit apart and soldered it together so I would have the cleanest connection of my.
Very nice.
I literally built my first videotape stealing machine.
Yeah, deck to deck.
Yeah, exactly. And I used to go to the movie store, and not like Blockbuster, but just like the bullshit movie store, Bill's Video or whatever. And I would always befriend Bill, whoever Bill was, the movie guy, and to where he would give me like 3 movies for every one that I rented, and I would just record them. I wouldn't even watch them. I had this whole collection of fucking videotapes, probably 1,000 videotapes with like 3 movies each on each tape, recorded on 8-head VCRs.
Yeah, that was before having hard drives.
Yeah, exactly. And, of course, they all got destroyed.
Of course.
Because I shouldn't be watching these horrible movies.
Well, that's why I had to ask, what kind of movies could you possibly have gone to the movie theater to see with the wife? It's like the content had to be very questionable.
Yeah, it had to be some sort of a chick flick type of a deal, or a Michelle Pfeiffer was usually a good one. You know, we might get racy with like Pretty Woman. But yeah, never. And that's the saddest part. When we started dating, when we were in Korea and we were dating, we used to go to movies all the time and see like good movies, like Nightmare on Elm Street. I remember we saw Nightmare on Elm Street 4, The Dream Child.
Yeah.
In the theater. And I remember we had a good time, and like Terminator and shit like that. And, you know, we had a good time at those movies. And then we get married and it's like, oh, look at this. We can watch every one of the Left Behind series. Fantastic. Because I want to know what Mike Seaver does as an adult in his adult acting and fighting the devil. That's what I want to do. Watch these Christian movies.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Ugh, yeah, I watched a lot of Christian movies too. And a lot of Lion King. A lot of the Lion King, or the Lion King on Ice. Just dog shit. Dude, that's why people always ask me all the time if I've seen this movie or that movie. A lot of the time, if you put it between like 1995 and 2011, the answer is usually no. If it's anything good, I didn't see it, or I'm just now catching up to it. You know, like, I'll tell you a movie that I watched recently that to me was a new movie, and I loved it. And I think it's fucking 25 years old. That movie, Blow.
Oh, yeah, I love that movie.
Love that movie.
That movie is really well done. Johnny Depp.
Yeah, I saw it, I don't know, 3 months ago.
Yeah, and Pee Wee Herman's in it.
But, dude, 3 months ago.
And
that movie came out,
so is Bobcat Goldthwait.
Yeah, it was a great movie.
It's a fantastic movie.
Yeah, but I'm still catching up. I'm all the way up to like 2002, maybe. Netflix is my favorite because where everybody else, they look at it and they think, oh, this is so old. It's all old movies or whatever. This shit is all new to me. I didn't see any of these fucking movies.
How about that Johnny Depp's mom calling the police on him when he comes to visit?
Yeah, that was funny.
It's like, what a fucking cunt.
Bitch.
You're no longer my mom. I might have slid out your vag, but you're not my mom anymore.
Exactly. And yes, Steve Jackson, I have seen Almost Famous. I like that. But like another one that I just saw recently that I know is, I don't even know how old it is, but L.A. Confidential.
Mm-hmm.
How old is that? 20?
Yeah, at least.
Gotta be 20. And I just saw that for the first time, I think a week ago. Dude, my marriage was not good for my fucking audio file or video file in me at all.
Yeah, there will be no entertainment for you.
Oh, there was entertainment. TBN was always on. If I wanted to sit down and watch an hour and a half of Pastor Jakes, I was more than welcome to sit down next to her and watch that shit.
Right, of course.
E.D. Jakes. Got to see a lot of that stuff. Got to watch a lot of my money that I was making for websites go out to buy fucking his videotape on how to fucking find forgiveness from the Lord.
Yeah.
Ugh. What a life I was living.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus God.
Hey, Alan Kill Caller, you're on the air.
Fuck you guys, you fucking dirty bastard.
Hey, it's Tom The Scot.
Yeah, it's Tom The Scot. It's been a while since we've heard from him.
Yeah, I've been traveling the highway doing my thing.
You've been traveling? Where have you been traveling to?
All over the country.
The country?
The sun was shining, so my bike was rolling.
Nice.
Now there's fucking snow on the ground. Well, fuck Jesus, and you can't ever get into that religious bullshit. Fuck that guy.
I wouldn't say that I got into it, Tom, just as much as...
if your wife was into it, it's a good thing you ran away. Because fuck that cunt. Because if anybody believes anything that fucking Jew said, he is a fucking lying cocksucker.
Wow.
I fucking hate religion, all of them. Muslim, Catholic, Orthodox. Fuck you if you believe in religion. You can have some faith, but don't believe in religion.
I'm not going to argue that point. I'm with you 100%, Tom.
Fucking right, boys.
So, to what do we owe the honor of your call there, Tom? It's been a while.
I've been rolling the highway, can't always call in. Always been listening, but can't always call in.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to make a.
City, Saskatchewan, what Canada weather.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to make a phone call when you're riding your bike.
That's fucking right. I figured I've been on a 2-month drunk spree since motorhome died. In honor of motorhome, I better fucking call in. I parked the bike now for the winter. There's ice on my road, so I'm calling in.
Well, when speaking of motorhome, were you was there any indication to you that he was not well?
No, he died of a diabetic insulin shock.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. I had food poisoning, ate some food, took some insulin, puked up the food, and they figured he died.
Wow.
Yeah, shit happens, right? We all gotta go sometime.
Yeah, but he was just a young fella.
Wow, he was like 46 or something.
Well, that's a young fella.
Halfway there point, right? Like, fuck, no, none of us really want to be older than 60. Life gets all shitty once you get past 60 anyway.
Are you speaking from experience, Tom?
Well, no, I'm only 43 and it's already starting to suck.
Wow.
Like, fuck, shit hurts, shit gets way worse. It's all fucking way downhill after like 30.
Well, Tom, I guess
you can't live the life me and motorhome have lived, and life gets all roses and fucking fairy tales. You know what I mean?
Well, I guess I'm ancient in your years.
Well, what are you, like 50?
50. I'll be 56 on Christmas.
Well, you got 4 more good years.
Well, that's something to look forward to. I'm very optimistic.
Wow. Neeley, you come across as some guy who's eating lots of vegetables and a few organic, killed fucking animals. You're not into all the nitrates and the nicotine and the alcohol and all the fucking partying aspects of life with the drugs and the fucking tours. You gotta pick your poison, right?
You're absolutely right, Tom.
Well, and it's me and Ron, both of us. We're brothers from different mothers, but we chose most of poison.
Well, Chris chose a lot of poison. I don't know that he.
That's where I connected Chris. Chris is a diehard metalhead motherfucker. If it ain't gonna kill you today, fuck it if it kills you tomorrow.
That's right. I'm with Tom 100% on this. You got to live for today. You can't.
Fucking right.
You can't.
We twist the throttle 100%.
I have the hardest time thinking about trying to live to keep myself perfectly fit and happy and all that stuff, just so I can still be decrepit as fuck and dying when I'm 70 or 75.
Is that not the gayest idea in the world? Trying to live to be good in your 80. When you should be living good today.
Yeah.
What can I put in my body to have the best fun I can have today?
That's
fuck
singing
tomorrow.
The song, Tom.
Tomorrow don't matter. It's today.
Yep. You're singing my song, Tom.
I travel 120 miles an hour every day on the highway when I ride my bike. We're flying past fucking shit. We're drinking booze. We're ripping rails. We're fucking smoking joints. We just keep tearing down the world. Fuck them all if they can't take a fucking joke.
It's a good plan, Tom. I'm with you 100%.
Fucking A. The whole world got soft. They forgot what it was to rape, loot, and pillage.
What any good Viking would do.
Well, Vikings are bikers. We all take it as it comes. fuck them if they can't take a joke, right?
Right.
That's right.
If they can't take a joke, they better take a fucking punch.
So
There's a
Tom,
lot of guys going to bed for trying to tell me how to do it in my life.
so Tom, are you banging any tasty snatch these days?
Honest, no, not since Shane died. Or home died, no. I've been fucking kicking in crack dealers' doors, shutting down businesses lately.
Shutting them down.
Yeah.
How does that work?
I live in the Canada's most dangerous city. They nicknamed my city the fucking crime town of Canada. So we've been trying to clean the shit up.
Are you working?
Doors and fucking with them.
Are you working for the drug enforcement for Canada now?
No, I'm still an independent contractor.
Have you killed anyone yet, Tom?
No, maybe. Nothing they can trace back to me, though. There's been lots of baseball bats, crowbars, a couple machete attacks. They can't really trace it back to me, though. But I'm not dealing with no more drug dealers, meth heads, crack dealers. You should see, literally, look up North Battleford, Saskatchewan. We live in the most dangerous city in all of Canada. There's 18,000 people live in my fucking city.
Well,
how the fuck is this the most dangerous city in Canada? Well, we're fixing that.
Well, will you be running for mayor, Tom?
No, fuck that. No politics in my future. Look at me. I'm a fucking Sasquatch.
Yeah, you do have that huge beard going, Tom. You definitely have a huge beard.
I'm fucking blonde-headed, red beard. I'm a fucking Viking. I'm not even from Norway. The real Vikings, they fucking all suck dick nowadays. Anyway, they all turned Catholic. Fucking sellouts. The only true fucking Vikings left are the Danes and the Scots.
So you won't be being like a Rob Ford kind of guy.
Fuck no, Rob Ford's a sellout fucking cunt. If you can't throw down on a fucking Monday and still get down on Tuesday, you ain't rolling in my creek.
You hear that, Chris?
I guess I can't.
Fuck. Chris, I see your Facebook. You go throw down on a Monday, and you're still pissing her up on a Tuesday.
Well, yeah, but usually it's sitting at home. I don't. It's not a lot. It's much running.
We all need a troop day, but you're still tearing one up.
Well, I've been known to. It's not as much as I used to.
Well, we all get older.
Yeah. With you.
They kind of keep us hold on. Oh, knocking over my weed.
Well, Tom, did Motorhome have some family in the area there at all, or were you just his best friend?
His mom and his dad are still alive, and he had a 20-year-old boy. But his boy made out okay. He got about $140,000 out of the deal.
What, do you have like a life insurance policy or something?
Yeah. So the boy got a new truck and a chunk of land.
All right.
He's a good kid, young blood though, real young, don't understand the real ways of everything.
Did he get a mule as well?
Nah, he bought a Mustang instead of a mule. He's one of the few young bloods though who still twists his own wrenches.
All right.
Builds hot rods. He's a fucking pretty cool kid for not hanging around with us for a lot of years.
He's a motorhead.
He would have been. But his mom kept him away from all of us for a lot of years.
And probably
I didn't get to talk to him for like 10 years till Shane died. When Shane kicked the bucket, he come to party with us. I've took him out he got Shane's motorcycle, so we've been teaching him to ride and run it hard.
All right.
Yeah, we'll drunk tonight.
Yep.
We got 3 cock dealers to go shake down tonight.
Be safe.
Yeah, I've gone a little off the deep end since Rome Day. It's a new fun thing to do, you know. You grab a pipe with it back. Fucking, you go. We've been scoping out of these homes for a couple weeks anyway. You get 50, 60 cars coming and going every 3 minutes. You're probably getting a fucking visit from a crew on a Saturday. Sometimes a Sunday. Door goes flying in, skulls get smashed. Product gets flushed down the toilet as they cry. Fuck them all. Get the fuck out of my city.
All right, Tom, anything else?
No, I just had to call in.
All
Tell
right.
you boys I still love you all.
Oh, awesome.
Respect you all like family still.
There you go.
Well, we'll try not to die on you anytime soon there, Tom.
I'll die before any of you fuckers die. You don't smoke, drink, or fucking party as hard as some fucking Scott.
All right, Tom. Well, don't die tonight.
Nah, fuck no. We're just gonna go rob a couple terror squad fucking fags tonight. And tomorrow night we got the terror squad killers to kick ass on. Yeah, we got mill evil over here. You got to clean up the city. You can't let this shit happen, or else Canada will end up the next Chicago.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Fuck no. We already got fucking 3-4 shootings a night in my shitty town.
Wow.
Is that Gary, Canada, by any chance?
Well, we might be neighbors to that anyway. I'm part of the West. We're about to try to separate. Fuck the East. Fucking bunch of fucking fishermen.
All right, Tom.
Well, hell and kill and fuck them fucking hand jobs. Real men want blue jobs. Peace, brother.
Right,
See you.
Tom.
Bye, Tom. Well, there goes Tom.
Wow. Hadn't heard from Tom in a bit.
What is he doing? Is he working for the DEA or something?
I don't know. I think he's just a vigilante.
He must be.
He thinks he's Deadpool or something.
Yeah.
Just going out fucking whacking people.
Yeah. Well, we need more of those types.
We do. Why didn't Tom move to Chicago?
No kidding. All right. Well, as you're probably aware,
Yes.
not that it affects your day or your week or your month,
Okay.
but Halloween was a couple of days ago.
Yeah. How about that?
And Halloween is supposed to be a fun day for those who participate.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
It's supposed to be just fun.
Yeah, it's just senseless silliness.
Did you see Caitlin Bennett dressed up as a squaw?
You mean as Elizabeth Warren?
Yeah, it's Elizabeth Warren. Did you watch that video?
I did.
Did you see how upset those college kids were that she was dressed like that?
Yeah, the faggotry is off the charts.
It's
on
like
that one.
it's like who has that kind of time in their day to be upset about a Halloween costume?
Yeah, it's so stupid. It's just dumb.
Just the reaction of the people walking by her going, "Oh my God!"
That part was bad, but there was the one girl, and I watched it on my phone, and I just wanted to. In fact, I did chuck my phone. I really did. The one girl that goes, "I'm just offended that you're culturally appropriating them."
Culturally appropriating.
I was like, "Shut the fuck up, you dummy! Shut up!"
It's like, where did you learn that? Did you learn that on Facebook?
It's like, just stop.
Did
with
you
the-
learn about cultural appropriation on Facebook?
Yeah.
Is that the latest outrage this week?
Yeah. Thanks for sharing a word you heard on TV, you dumbbell.
Yeah.
Fucking idiot. Yeah, no, I thought the whole Caitlin Bennett thing was funny. You know, especially, I thought Caitlin was funny, but I thought the guy that said he was Woody's uncle, Uncle Tom, that was fucking hysterical.
Yeah, the black guy with the white face.
The white face.
You know, he's a black guy, and he's got white face, kind of like White Chicks, that movie.
Yeah.
And he was Woody from Toy Story.
No, he was Uncle Tom.
Yeah.
Woody's uncle.
Yeah, but the thing is they asked several people which one was more offensive, Caitlin Bennett's, Indian costume or him being in whiteface. Yeah. And they said her costume was more offensive because he's a black guy and he's a minority, so he can't be offensive.
Yeah, he's allowed.
He's allowed.
It's allowed.
Yeah.
All I know is Caitlin Bennett's tits in that fucking Indian squaw outfit. Ooh.
She's a smoking little hottie, man.
Yeah, her face is a little bit fucking weird, but her body is fucking rocking.
But the thing about Caitlin, she is a ballsy chick.
Yeah, she's not afraid of shit.
She is ballsy as hell.
Yeah.
And I like that.
Yeah. Is she too old for you, though?
No. Why would you say that?
What is she, 24, 25?
She's like 24 or 25, like you said.
So she's at the top end of your age.
No, but I like the fact that she doesn't give a fuck.
No, she doesn't. She definitely does not.
It's just great. I love it.
She's cool. I like her.
But just the fact that the people that she interviewed were just so put out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like, really?
Yeah.
Is that what you're going to wear? Oh, shut up. Just get over yourself, you fucking idiots. It's like, it's the thing that cracks me up is how everything's offensive.
Everything's offensive.
I saw Halloween is two things. And I wish people could remember this for a minute. There's the kid side where the kids wear a costume, a ghost, or a witch or whatever, and they go around and fucking panhandle for candy. That's basically what it is. It's panhandling for candy.
Yeah.
Fair enough. The adult thing is supposed to be an adult thing. It's like I saw, and I think this is, and I'm going to preface this by saying I think it's the fucking gayest costume that there is, and I keep seeing hundreds of guys doing this thing, and the reason is because it's cheap and easy to make. Have you seen the costume that is it's a guy and he puts a box on his head and he cuts out two fucking big cups and it has a sign on the top that says free mammograms, place your boobs here or something?
I have not seen that, but okay.
There's several pictures of it. Somebody will put it up in the chat room here in a minute. And basically it's the guy's head is inside the box,
yeah.
So they stick tits in and then you motorboat their tits.
Yeah, of course.
That is what Halloween is to adults.
Yeah, it's just dumb.
Dirty humor, or pictures of like a chick with a bleeding, a guy and a chick, and the chick has bleeding in her crotch, and the guy has a bloody face. Shit like that. Now it's funny because it's adult humor. Yeah. That's what Halloween in the adult world is.
They're not going out about the neighborhood like that. They're going to an adult party.
They're going to showcase a perverse side of reality.
Yeah.
And that's what it's about, is to be perverse. And people complaining about this shit is just out of control.
It is. It's supposed to be goofy and funny, and it's not supposed to be politically correct.
Yeah. It's not. It's supposed to be silly and stupid. And people with their complaining, oh, you're culturally shut up. Shut up. Would it be okay if what is, can I play a white guy? Could I play there's the mammogram thing. You can take a look in the chat room. People are posting it now. It's dumb. But, sort of adult funny, I guess.
Yeah, okay.
It's adult funny.
I get it.
And what are we supposed to play? If you're gonna I don't participate in Halloween myself anymore. I used to. When I had kids, I participated in Halloween.
Yeah, well, it's almost a requirement.
Yeah, and now I don't have kids, so I don't fucking participate in Halloween anymore. I turn my lights off, and I fucking hide in the bedroom, and I'm a curmudgeon. I don't answer the door for these fucks. Fuck you. You should have had kids when I had kids. Then I'd give them a candy bar.
Right.
But, dude, I just can't stand it. And I saw so much. I was on, for whatever reason, I was on Twitter. And I was on Twitter on Halloween, and I just saw the volume of people complaining about shit. And I was like, fuck this.
It's not fun anymore now.
Yeah.
For those of you who liked to have fun, I mean, I am not a Halloween dress-up party guy type thing.
Sure.
Did you see that text I sent you, a few minutes ago?
Hey, look. I don't really look at my phone, but where'd you send? Did you send it to my?
I don't know. You and your stupid numbers. I can't tell which phone is which. I just sent you a photo.
Oh, there, with the Joker guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
That's somebody. That's somebody we know.
Oh yeah, I recognize her.
Okay.
Okay.
She's of that age, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go to the parties, dress up, be silly, fun, that kind of stuff. It's not my thing. But if you want to do that, God bless you. Go do it. Have fun. Have fun. Just, enjoy yourself.
Yeah.
But to sit there and complain about a costume on a day that you're supposed to wear a costume, that's just out of control.
It is.
You're not supposed to wear that.
How dare you?
Shut up.
Yeah, just go fuck yourself. Lock yourself in a closet. That way nobody can offend you. If you just lock yourself in the closet, there'll be nothing offensive.
Right. Well, since people got to complain about every fucking thing these days, and again, I blame the rise of social media that allow people to have a voice that should never be heard from ever.
Yeah.
Well, there's you're probably not familiar with Southern California and the various areas of Southern California where the poor areas are and the ritzy areas are. I mean, obviously, the most popular places are like Beverly Hills. That's like the upper scale places. Right. And, some of the more upper scale places like Orange County.
Sure.
And things like that. But
Comp is the lower scale.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, I get it.
Well, because of social media, there's a area that I lived very close to when I lived in California, and somebody that we both know actually lives there.
Okay.
Somebody who's blonde and lives in Southern California.
Okay, yeah. I know what we're talking about.
All right.
It's with a really hard accent.
Yes.
And everybody in the chat room hates when she calls.
A California woman rant calling out her neighbors for handing out quote unquote cheap Halloween candy went viral after she shared some choice words with her neighborhood watch Facebook group in Rancho Cucamonga, California.
Are you kidding me?
The post, which someone took a screenshot of and was then shared on Twitter, starts out by saying, over the last 3 Halloweens, I've noticed that candy stock has become more and more diluted with cheap candy.
Are you shitting me?
I am not shitting you.
So what are you supposed to hand out?
Well, that's a good question.
I gotta hear this. This is gonna make me nuts.
I don't know if this is a trend, if it's a result of the higher bills or even the new construction, but cheap candy has somehow infiltrated our community for Halloween, and it has to stop.
Oh, God.
She goes on to cite Dum-Dums, Smarties, and Jolly Ranchers are unacceptable.
What?
It's unacceptable.
I'm just going to say, Smarties are awesome.
They're cheap.
I'd rather have, what would you rather have? A Smarties or a little, one of the little tiny, like, Three Musketeers?
Well, that's funny you brought that up.
Okay. Oh, wow. I'm playing right into this.
You did.
All right. Okay.
And please, for God's sake, leave those peep candies alone. No one, and I mean no one, wants those terrible marshmallow tragedies.
All right. Well, I'm with this person on that one.
All right. We are an affluent neighborhood, and this status should be reflected in our candy provisions for Halloween.
Oh, go fuck yourself, you overindulgent rich bitch. This is a chick, right?
Of course.
Of course it is. A chick that doesn't work and her husband makes the money.
Right.
Yeah. Her job is to suck cock. You know what? That's the candy you enjoy, honey. Fucking liquid eggs.
Yeah, it's meat stick.
Yeah, exactly.
It's meat on a stick.
You know why you can afford the fucking double double-sized Three Musketeers bars to give out? Because you're sucking that long of a cock. Fuck you. You don't even work, you whore. Sit on Twitter bitching about candy? Fuck off.
Standard full-size or king-size candy is the bar.
Bullshit. Who is this nosy busybody bitch?
Well, she's apparently she's the queen of the Rancho Cucamonga neighborhood.
Jesus Christ. They should egg her house.
This is what we set for our community on Halloween, she said. And for those of you who already purchased the fun size for the holiday, the woman advises that they give the trick-or-treaters 4 to 6 of them to equal a full candy bar.
Yeah, because you got to teach your kids, you got to spoil them with everything. This bitch, if she has kids, she's raising a fucking serial killer.
Of course.
She's raising A, serial killer, or B, a Kardashian.
A Columbine killer.
Yeah, or a Kardashian.
Yeah, of course.
You know, could be successful if she sucks cock on video, but other than that, her kid is doomed. Jesus God. I hate this whore.
The woman's 3-paragraph post ends with an explanation of sorts. It's a calculated loss to the trick-or-treaters after you adjust for inflation and the opportunity cost of what they could have received elsewhere if they had just skipped your house.
So go elsewhere. You're begging for free shit, you fucking over-entitled bitch. She doesn't see the irony in she's saying we're such a rich neighborhood, and she's sending her fucking kids to Panhandle to shake the fucking cup. Hey, give me free. You dumb whore. Why don't you just bake your kid a cake and stay home and eat it, you fucking cunt? What a bitch. I hate this bitch.
According to the National Retail Federation annual survey conducted by Prosper Insights and Analytics, shoppers will spend an average of $86 on Halloween in 2019, totaling $8.8 billion spent overall in the U.S.
Wait a minute. Let's step the fuck back here. $86 a home?
Yeah, for people who participate.
In this neighborhood or across the country?
Across the country.
That's bullshit. $86?
It says, according to the National Retail Federation's annual survey conducted by Prosper Insights and Analytics, shoppers will spend an average of $86 on Halloween. Doesn't specifically say candy.
All right.
It says Halloween.
All right, so that's costumes. All right.
Yeah,
that's
just on Halloween.
I was going to say, because the one thing I was always good about doing here in the Man Palace was I always, as much as I hate this bitch, I always gave out the full-size candy bars.
Okay.
Because I wanted to be. I wanted to be the cool house in the neighborhood. But I always used to scare the shit out of the kids. You know, I used to set up my yard and fucking set up smoke machines and bury people in leaves, and I'd be hiding behind a car with a chain. I'd be beating the car with the chain and shit to scare the kids half to death. the kids came to my house. If they fucking toughed it out, especially like a 6-year-old or something, I'm fucking hitting a car with a chain or some shit. Yeah, you're getting a fucking full-size Snickers bar, son, because you earned it. You came up and you dealt with your fear, and we used to have fun. We would like dress Scotty up in like blood, and we'd bury him in leaves. And then when the kid walked past, Scotty would jump out of the leaves and scare the shit out of the kids. It was great. I mean, you've been to my house, so like we would put the leaves right on the side of the door, and he would jump out the leaves when they came to the door. Well, they would run across my little sidewalk there to my driveway, and that's where I would be, and I would pop up and start hitting the car with the chain, and it would just scare the living fuck out of kids. I had police calls several times, and we'd be playing, I'd be playing like King Diamond music out in the, all that, the scary music and shit. But but we always treated the kids. But the kids that did come up, we gave them the full-size candy bars, and I mean, I spent about, I don't know, maybe like $40. I'd buy like $40 worth of candy.
Well, that's half. That's almost half.
Yeah, and that seemed to get us through the. I don't think we ever ran out. And that was, and then my kids would eat the rest of it, because I got to be the only fat guy on the planet that doesn't really eat sugar. I don't eat candy or cookies or any of that shit. Not usually. Not usually.
More specifically, $2.6 billion is predicted to be spent on Halloween candy in the U.S.
Yeah.
So about a third of the overall expenditure on Halloween is just on candy.
I didn't realize that Halloween was an international holiday. I thought that was just an American holiday, like Sweetest Day or.
What says in the U.S.?
No, for that I know, but you said that's like a third. That means that other
no,
people
that's a third of the overall expenditure in the U.S.
Oh, it's not. It's okay. I'm all right. I'm stupid tonight.
Yeah.
Mind.
$8.8 billion is spent overall on Halloween in the U.S., with $2.6 billion of that being candy.
All right.
Does that make better sense?
That makes sense. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
However, if any houses want to really make their house worthwhile for trick-or-treaters, they can start handing out 2019's most popular Halloween candy.
Okay.
Let's see here. That would be M&M's pecan pie.
Well, I haven't had that. Is that good? Have you tried that?
No, I don't. I don't eat candy.
Yeah, that's true. Me and you. That weird. We don't eat candy. Yeah, we look so different.
So anyway, this lady was upset that her neighbors are not living up to the standard.
Well, this lady's a bitch, and I hope somebody runs into her with their car. What a fucking entitled twat.
Yeah.
Ugh. What a... Dude, why? Just why? What do you care? Why? And you can explain this better than me, because you live in a fucking... You have a homeowners...
association, yes.
Association.
Mm-hmm.
Why? What is the purpose of that?
Well, again, some people, you mentioned it earlier about the whole Kardashians.
Yeah.
It's the whole status thing. I don't want to know that I'm living next to somebody who's so ghetto.
Ugh.
They're handing out Smarties and Dum-Dums when everybody else is handing out king-size Snicker bars. How about you just mind your own fucking business? How about you pass out fucking $50 bills then? Why don't you fucking take to being charitable to make up for your fucking poor neighbor that doesn't want to fucking waste their money on giving away candy, teaching their fucking kids to fucking get the diabetes, How about you just hand out $50 bills, you rich cunt? Shut up. It's unacceptable. You know what's unacceptable? Your fucking twat attitude. Well, again, this is without social media, no one would ever hear from this woman.
Yeah. But with social media, we just realize there's another straight up cunt in our neighborhood.
Yeah.
God. But is there any follow up here where people are like, "Hey, shut up"?
Well, yeah, of course. There were Twitter responses to her her post.
And they hopefully are like, "You're a twat, shut your fucking face."
Well, yeah, to some extent.
All right, good. Good. Because that's what needs to be said.
Right. Well, since we're talking about political correctness in Halloween,
Okay.
Bed Bath & Beyond pulls black pumpkins from their online shelves over a blackface concern.
Oh, because what? Black people are afraid of pumpkin heads now? As we can't pretend that a pumpkin is a black man now? Is that what we're afraid of?
No. Retailer Bed Bath & Beyond has responded to concerns about blackface pumpkins Halloween decorations by pulling the product.
Good. Thank you for that. Thanks for taking care of that for us.
Objections to the black artificial pumpkins, which could be personalized with names and faces, first arose in Nyack, New York, where a law firm had decorated its front steps with them. After some reaction from the neighboring community, the law firm removed the pumpkins, which were painted black with white eyes and mouth, from the porch outside of its office.
Mm-hmm.
We understand that someone complained about them, and so once we got word that we immediately took them down, one of the firm's partners said.
Gee, thanks for protecting us from that. Thank you so much.
She said that the pumpkins had been personalized with the names of each of the firm's partners and weren't meant to be...
What? Offensive.
Perfect. We represent people of all colors and faith, and we would never do anything to exclude anyone from the community.
Of course not. Especially a black guy with a big pumpkin head. We don't want anybody to mistake him for the pumpkin sitting on the ground.
Or as the model for where we got the pumpkins.
Yeah. Yeah. We don't encourage that, the clan that has the black pumpkin.
Right.
The fuck out of here with this.
Bed Bath & Beyond told USA Today that the item, only available online, had been removed from the retailer's website.
Thank God.
This is a sensitive area, and though unintentionally, we...
offended?
No, we...
We what? I don't know.
Apologized.
Oh, of course they apologized.
For any offense caused.
In fact, we're not going to sell black paint either for this month because we don't want anybody to paint the pumpkins.
We immediately removed them from the sale, and the company statement said that was an appropriate move, said Wilbur Aldridge, the Westchester, New York region director of the NAACP, who was contacted by the news station about the situation.
Yeah, thank God. Situation.
One Adam 12. We have a situation over at the law firm. They have black pumpkins on their porch. Over.
Johnson & Johnson law firm has pumpkins outside. They're black. Over.
Call the NAACP. Over.
So we're going to send a couple cars over there immediately.
But don't send the black and whites over.
Send the blue and whites. We can't have the black cars over there. We don't want people to mistake black people for cars.
We have a situation here. It wasn't about the pumpkin itself, but what was done to the pumpkin. When you proceed to put the white eyes and the white mouth, now you have crossed.
Oh, that's good. You've crossed the line, huh?
Crossed the line because it then goes into having a black face.
I hope, you know what I hope is I hope that there was not a murder at the same time as the pumpkin reported, because God knows the police won't know where to respond to.
Yeah.
They won't know where to go if there's if there's both a pumpkin sighting and a murder. Where would you go?
I don't know. Look, they put the pumpkins in the chat room. If you roll up there.
Yeah, there they are. Wow. Scary. That's frightening.
Oh my God. Get Malloy and Reed on the job. I see Skippy through an Adam 12 meme.
Adam 12.
That was my favorite show as a kid, man, next to Batman.
Evacuate the city. We have black pumpkins. Run, run, run.
Oh, my God.
God damn. I'm surprised you and all the Trump supporters aren't fucking boycotting the orange pumpkins because of the orange stereotype of the president.
Well, orange man bad.
Yeah, orange. Oh, so we're allowed to have those?
Yeah, you're allowed to.
All right. Well, that's good.
The law firm should be commended for quickly removing the display when it was told it was offensive to some.
Yeah, because that's what they need to do is pander to the weakest people. That's the law firm I want. I want to hire I don't want the law firm that says fuck you and fights for me. I want the one that caves into anybody saying anything.
Yeah.
Isn't that who you want to represent you when you're going through a divorce or a bad property thing or any kind of litigation? The law firm that caved in because they got a phone call from one person whining?
Yeah, I think they should just change the name of the law firm to Pandering Dickweeds.
Pandering and Pussies, Inc. Jesus Christ.
This is not a huge incident, however. If you don't respond, small things have a way to becoming large things. So you need to respond and make it where people are aware of what they are doing.
And next thing you know, you'll have a black turkey and a black Christmas tree on the premises.
Right.
Jesus Christ, we got to stop this now before it gets carried away. So dumb.
The retailer's website does still have black pumpkins that can be personalized with names and other words, but not faces.
So you could have what, like a black cornstalk or something? A black bale?
Yeah, but just don't give it a face.
Just don't give it a face. Get fun. And Demon, that's not what they're called. It is not that.
Oh my God.
There's no nig in the word there.
Right.
Demon. So man, it's racist.
Everything's racist.
It's racist, like these pumpkins.
Response online ran the gamut, noting that politicians who had been known to wear blackface remained in office, including just re-elected Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, who had been found to have worn blackface 3 times while the pumpkins were tossed.
Oh, well. That seems like a good compare. Why is this even a comparison? The president guy wearing blackface versus a fucking pumpkin outside a dumb law firm.
Yeah.
This is, again, it's fucking cancel culture reaching as far as they can fucking reach.
Absolutely.
Oh, God.
One Twitter user who described themselves as an individual who happens to be black said people were being over dramatic. They're pumpkins. You can't be serious about this anger.
Good for him.
Others noted that there are real black pumpkins that do actually grow.
Oh, well, they better be fucking canceled.
Yeah.
We find a way to genetically get rid of those.
Got to somehow be able to till those up and never make sure that they never grow again.
Yeah, give those seeds to Monsanto and let them fucking corrupt them.
Right.
Where's Tom The Scot to spray them?
Oh, my God.
Look, there's some KKK pumpkins and some Nazi pumpkins in the chat room. Jesus Christ. What the fuck?
You just can't have fun with anything anymore, ever.
No, not at all.
Nope. Halloween can't be fun. You know, dressing up can't be fun. Can't go to Halloween parties and have fun.
Mm-hmm.
No more.
Oh, look at that. Look at that racism just being thrown in the chat room. Look at those black pumpkins.
Yeah, those are actual real black pumpkins that grow that way.
Metalhead Hog, I'm turning you into the fucking police for that. How dare you post that?
Yeah, pumpkin lives matter. God damn.
I think they should be outlawed like the olives.
Yeah.
I think it's got to happen. I hate people. I just hate them.
Well, again, I blame social media for allowing to give people like this a voice for anything.
Yeah.
Most of these people should never, ever be heard from. Ever.
Right. No, of course not. Of course not, especially with the ridiculousness of this. You know, this is the kind of shit that you just want to look at them. This is the kind of shit that if your wife said to you in your house, you'd be like, would you shut up?
Yeah.
You'd be like, just stop it. Find something else to be outraged about. Something that matters, not this. This does not matter. Ugh, God, people fucking stink. Come on, asteroid. Please. Redirect, get a good aim, and fucking hit. Right in the middle. Right in the middle of the United States, so it wipes all of us off the planet. Please. I want an asteroid that is the size of Texas to just fucking mash, and I want it to be made out of diamond. So it just goes right through the Earth, splits it in half, and kills everybody. So that there's no chance, A, of survival, or B, of repopulation. Just be done with it all. That's really what we need. It's just time. This society has proven that it cannot be fucking... Isn't it sad that animals live better than we do?
Yeah.
We have all the knowledge, we have all the ability, and animals still fucking have, the core things. Respect and family and only the strong survive and all the value system is still present in the animals. And you bring human beings in and everybody's fucking, well, I'm offended by black fucking pumpkins. Holy God, you can't have a fucking piece of fruit that you paint a face on. That's racist. The fuck out of here with this shit. We stink.
So dumb.
It is.
Dumb.
Yep.
All right. I say we take a short break, come back, and do some more funny shit.
All right.
That
was an hour?
Yeah.
I literally thought that was 10 minutes. I really thought we just did a quick...
We talked about movies. We talked to Tom The Scot. We did some Halloween stories.
I'm honestly, there's a little... I don't know if you see it or not, but there's a counter on the top of the video where it says stop recording. And I when you just said, let's take a break, I pulled it up because I was like, is he really taking a break? He must have to piss or something. And I look, it's an hour and 3 minutes.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck? Really? All
yeah,
right.
pal.
Man, going fast.
It is.
Like it.
We get on a roll. It just kicks ass.
Yeah, no shit.
All right. I thought I'd play some King Diamond.
All right.
And I'd play something from the graveyard.
Okay.
And I'm going to play some Trick or Treat.
Sounds good to me.
So here's some Halloween shit for you, for all you black pumpkins out there. It's King Diamond exclusively here
on your classic metal show.
Hello, you metal freaks. This is King Diamond, and you're listening to the Classic Metal Show. You better stay tuned here. You're going to have to talk to my grandma.